Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. Another first time Six Flags park for me. Now it is the clone capital of America, regretfully, so there's a lot of rides here that will be somewhat familiar if you are a well-seasoned theme park enthusiast like myself. However, it is the winter portion of the season today, as it's the day before New Year's Eve, so it's a little bit of a limited ride offering for a first-timer like myself. So some of the major coasters, including Flash right behind me, Vertical Velocity, unfortunately is not open, and it may not open ever again. Who knows? Because it's a ride that's had many issues over the years. I'm not really going to talk about that because I can't get on it today. Joker is open among most of the other major coasters, so I'm very looking forward to getting those in. I have a couple of Flash passes loaded up, so because of that, we'll definitely get as much as we can done in this little appetizer of a vlog from this park for the first time. Let's go inside Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. Sometimes you come to a park, or at least I come to a park, and the conditions just don't work out in your favor, even though you've traveled a long way, and I'm a bit stubborn. Then you just turn around and say, maybe on another trip. Now, I almost did that here, but I've decided I've only got 2 Flash passes left on my Diamond Pass, so I might as well use them here. What am I getting at? Unfortunately, I can't use them on Joker, the premier attraction, so I'm not going to get on that today. So I'm going to use them on some of the other ones that have longer queues that otherwise, normally I wouldn't really be interested in riding, which amounts to 2 rides, really, which is the SNS 4D spinning ride, a 4D wing ride, and then also Sidewinder Safari, which I just got off of. So 50-minute wait, not too bad. It is actually the second longest wait in the park today, so it's not too busy, but there's a limited ride offering, no water rides, etc. So because of that, I definitely feel like I should be coming back to this park at some point in the future. Inclusive of that, I'm sure this park is going to have another major attraction in the next couple of years, so there really probably will be another visit in the short term. So let's try to get as many credits as I can, give you as many reviews as I can. Okay, it has been about an hour and a half since I was last filming, and I will say I've probably been in one of the worst moods that I've ever been at Six Flags Park. I'm laughing now because I got to tell the story, but waited almost an hour for Boomerang, and the ride went down, of course, so, it is what it is. Sometimes those older Vacomas do go down. Fortunately, it went down like right before I was about to get on the ride. It's been one of those days where nothing really has kind of gone to plan. The lines have kind of like gone seriously up in wait time, so I was like, okay, I don't think that's going to be too bad of a wait. I might as well just burn it off. Only problem is that as they were handing out express passes for everybody, as they asked them to clear the queue because the ride's catch car was down and there was just no luck, at least in the short term, that it was going to be coming back up and running, they directed all the people on the line, including myself, to go to the guest services desk in the Safari Outpost section of the park. However, that area or that office was closed. You're like, okay, what's going on now? So I went out to the other side of the park. I was like, I'm already frustrated.
All right, guys, push up.
I went and did my Batman ride, and then went to guest services to talk to them about the situation. I will say, if you give Six Flags a chance, they will try their best, at least most of their parks will, to recoup or to remedy the situation as best they can. So, couldn't get a fast pass onto Joker. Luckily enough, they said, no problem, got my fast pass, so we're gonna go on to Joker and end the day. So yeah, I'm a little happier because of that, because that is pretty much the only thing I could ask for to actually solve this problem. Uh-oh, they're back again. Our friends are back. So we're gonna go on to Joker and the night, and on this really tumultuous vlog, as only is suitable on more bumps ahead, as per the title. We'll see what I can review of that RMC, one of the last ones out there that I have to ride, so very excited about it.
Hi guys, enjoy your ride. Walk through, sit down, the gates are closing now, so walk on through, guys. Careful. Do not push down your whole lap bar. I repeat, do not push down your whole lap bar. When you use articles such as
You can only be victim of the situations of which you put yourself in. So if you come to Six Flags, you know pretty much that you're gonna be compromised at some point during your stay. I have to give them credit though, because every time that things have gone south and I've actually tried to remedy it, they've done their best to do so. And today is no exception to that rule. As here at Discovery Kingdom, it was a very messy start, a little bit of lost time, only 3 hours to get the park in, and only 3 coasters I managed to get on. Now that being said, I'm definitely happy that I finally got on Joker. One of the few RMCs I had left to do, and a nice solid ride. Reminded me a lot of Wildcat's Revenge. Very similar sort of idea. Nice, compact, fast throughout, some great elements, a nice stall, some great inline twists. Really cool ride. I definitely enjoyed it. Wish I could have gone on the original Roar, but I have been on the one in Six Flags Great America, or Six Flags America, so you know that's been done at least. So despite chance, they still managed to get me on that coaster, so I'm very happy about that. Batman was what it was, another 4D spin that wasn't too intense. I actually found I wasn't really in a great mood while I was on it because I hadn't figured out how to remedy the situation here, so who knows if I put this block up, like I said, might be a bonus, but I'm leaving a little bit more satisfied than I was, say, initially when I was going to leave. I do have to come back though. Didn't get on Medusa, didn't get on Flash. Did see Flash from the lift hill of Joker, at least its condition currently. And all the train is off the tracks, but it does look like some of the seats have been replaced because they have plastic wrap around them. So it's an interesting little development there. And of course, many other rides that are closed that will give me an excuse to come back to this park at some point. As best I can to put a positive spin on a park that I wanted to actually have a positive feeling about, considering that not many say great things about this park. I think it's beautiful. It's a very nice layout. Some of the rides, it's not lacking in rides, except for the fact that if you have been spoiled, like people like myself, then yeah, there's some bigger and better offerings other than clone rides that they have here. So there's a lot of potential, that is for sure. It wasn't a perfect visit, and I certainly didn't expect it to be. Well, we're all done here at Discovery Kingdom. There's still 2 hours to go in the park day, but the lines are remarkably long for a Monday in the holiday season. I thought they'd be a little bit shorter. Maybe, you know, if the boomerang situation hadn't been what it was, I would have gone on a couple more credits, but obviously there's stuff here that I haven't done. Unfinished business galore in this park. I'm willing to give it another chance, as I seem to always do with Six Flags. So, yeah, it wasn't a terrible visit in the end, but somewhat manageable considering what they were able to do for me for the pass. So I'm thankful for that. So if anybody from the park is watching, I've definitely calmed down, and I'm very thankful for the fact that I was given that opportunity. So that's a wrap here from Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. Probably one of my most underwhelming Six Flags visits, but that is what it is. Definitely need to come back here in the early part of the summer or late part of the spring to get a full complement of the rides here, as unfortunately I was just not able to do that today. It wasn't a long day, so I don't really have much more to add than that. Thanks for dropping in, guys.